Guys, I got breaking news. Oh boy. The first time this has happened since, I think, 2003, I think. The NBA, yeah, I think they, the Canadians have not won a NBA championship, I think, since 2003. I could be wrong. I don't know. Or any sports for that matter. Anyway, the Toronto Raptors have won the NBA championships. To all my Canadian friends, Colin from, what's his name? What's that channel? 21st Century Man. He's from Canada. Shout out to him. Shout out to Extreme Dread. Shout out to CMD Priorities, whatever his YouTube channel. He comes up in my comment section sometime. He's a Canadian also. So I got a few Canadian fans from Canada. Congratulations on your win up there in Toronto, wherever you're from up there. Extreme Dread, Canadian. Yeah, whatever. The Raptors have won the NBA championship. So, I found out from Mad Dog 7676. So I did a little research. Sure enough. So, I want to give a congratulations to the Toronto Raptors. Now, when I was like 20 years old, I was 19 or 20, I went to a Toronto Raptors basketball game. They were playing the Detroit Pistons. Back when I grew up in Detroit, when I was like 19, 20 years old, at the Palace of Auburn Hills, which I don't think exists anymore. I think they tore it down. So, anyway, just want to give a shout out. 6 games. They did it in 6. So, also the St. Louis Blues, I think they're taking it to Game 7 versus, in hockey, versus, who are they playing? New Jersey. Is it New Jersey? Yeah. St. Louis Blues have never won a NHL championship. I hope they get it. New Jersey's won a couple of them. But St. Louis has never won an NHL championship. My Detroit Red Wings have played the Blues quite a few times. Beat their ass. I remember when I was a kid, when I was like 13, I believe, I stayed up to like 2 o'clock in the morning. It was Game 7, Detroit Red Wings versus St. Louis Blues. And it went to like the 4th overtime. And it was like, the score was 0-0, Game 7. And Detroit was trying to advance to the next round. And it was Game 7. It was like the 4th overtime. And they were stubborn. And finally, Steve Eisenman, in a couple minutes in the 4th overtime period, he just hit that motherfucker and he got the goal. And we advanced to the next round. We were playing St. Louis. So, and that was the year that we won the Stanley Cup for the first time in like 50 years. 51 years or something like that. 1997, maybe it was 96. I think it was 97. It was the first time we won the Stanley Cup in like 50 fucking years. But we did it, and we did it again.